Shalom, Brother Lamar from GMS Charlotte. Before I get started, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekak Radas, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that teaches this truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
What the fuck is that? Like, that is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. It's like, it's so cool. What is that?
Amenaza de lluvia.
Colombia,
Cuando va a salir de la
2025.
capilla. Ya.
Man, check out this video of a UFO that shot down 2 missiles in Russia. This is crazy, man. UFO sees them, slows them down, stops them. Boom, boom, and then flies away, man. This is crazy. Which I think
It didn't have a turn radius that we would expect. It didn't have a period to accelerate and decelerate. It just seemed to zip so quickly that it was, again, really disorienting, really confusing for us.
David said it was the WTF moment.
Yeah, no, there were definitely some WTFs on the radio. Not in a scared way, but like, what the is that? Like, we're seeing something for the first time.
You know, some people go, what is that? And they run. And then some people see it, what is that? And they're curious. They want to get closer and closer. I wanted to get closer, see what it was.
My lead, Commander David Fravor, he says I'm in, which means that he's engaging with this thing.
We're going around. We get to about the 12 o'clock position, and this thing's still pointing north-south. The tic-tac goes and turns and starts coming up. So now it's mirroring me. Whatever it was aware that we were there. And as I come up, I can see him as he's crossing in front of me. It starts to accelerate, gets right on my nose, and disappears. For something to come off the surface of the ocean like it was moving around, to be able to just accelerate to match my speed, and then to rapidly go away, we do not possess that technology.
It did.
Imagine something that had the ability to fly in space, underwater, and in our atmosphere at 13,000 miles an hour and change directions instantly. We fly the SR-71 at 3,200 miles an hour. If you wanted to take a right-hand turn, it would take you roughly half the state of Ohio to do it. And yet what we're seeing are objects that can do 90-degree turns instantly. And we're not talking about speeds of 3,200 miles an hour. They've been clocked at over 13,000. The question arises, how is that possible? Imagine.
At the end of the frame came something else. It flew into the frame like this, and it shot a beam of light at the warhead, which is represented by my thumb here. Now, remember, all this stuff is flying at several thousand miles an hour. So this thing fires a beam of light at the warhead, hits it, and then this thing flies up like this. Meanwhile, we're all going like this, fires another beam of light, goes around like this, we're going like this, fires another beam of light, goes down like this, fires another beam of light, and then flies out the way it came in. And the warhead tumbles out of space. Now, I saw that. I don't give a goddamn what anybody else says about it. I saw that on film. Phil Klass can kiss my ass. He wasn't there. I was. Now, when the lights came on, Major Mansman turned around and looked at me and said, "Were you guys screwing around up there?" And I said, "No, sir." And he said, "What was that?" And I said, "It looks to me like we got a UFO."
Hey, Shalom. You know, for a long time, these devils, man, they hid the truth from us, man. The UFOs was like a mystery. Back, you know, in the day when I was young, man, they wouldn't tell nothing. They wouldn't leak nothing. You barely can find out anything, man. Now, there's so many sightings, man, they can't hide it, man. They're going to have to come out with the truth. And then what they truth is, what the white man call the truth, liars, man. They say they're little green men from Mars and Anunnakis and insects and, you know, the blondes and all this BS, man. And the truth is, these UFOs, man, so-called are the angels, man. The angels are the Most High, flying around, man, scouting the place out before the Lord come back. Sending information to you how about Yahweh Shai, man. This place is about to go down, man. And that's the Lord beginning to visit the world in which he made, man. And a lot of people, you know, you say that, you know, the Most High and the angels flying around in chariots, they look at you like you done lost your damn mind, like you need to be on in the psych ward, man. But it's all in the scriptures, man. That proves that y'all a bunch of hypocrites. So we show you, you know, especially the Edomites and the 2/3 that believe them, man, and other nations too. We show you in the scriptures, and you can't believe your own damn eyes, man. That's how bad, you know, y'all been brainwashed. See? Let's go to the book of Psalms 68 and verse 17. See, the chariots of the Most High, those are the chariots of the Most High. The so-called UFOs, man, are 20,000. Even thousands of angels. See? It's thousands of them, man. 20,000. Even thousands of angels. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is among them, man. Flying around in the heavens. These scientists and these people with these telescopes, they are seeing the chariots all in space, man, all around the sun. Big ass damn, you know, ships, bigger than the earth, big ass damn bases out there, and it's, you know, hovering around the sun, man. And it's true. Those are the angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. The Lord came down on Mount Sinai in a chariot, man. He was in a chariot, and Moses went up in it and got the laws, you know, the commandments, man. Moses went up in the chariot, and the Most High showed him things, man. All kind of stuff. Wonderful, marvelous stuff, man. See? A lot of people don't believe that, but it's in the scriptures, man. See? Let's go to Psalms. So we'll stay in Psalms 104. My bad. In verse 3. Who led the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariot? That's why when they see the chariots, they be in the clouds, a cloak that look like clouds, are flying jumping from one cloud cover to the next. See? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind? They flying around in the sky, man. They flying around, well, in the ocean, man. They flying around in space, in the heavens, man. Those are the chariots. Good angels and evil angels are in the chariots, man. Let's go get the book of Job. Now, there was a day, Job 1:6, when the sons of men, the sons of the Most High, came to present themselves before the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence cometh thou? Where you coming from, Satan? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth. Now Satan in the spirit world, the third heaven, where all the angels are. When the Most High everybody dwell, all the angels dwell. How he going back to and from the earth? Chariot. From going to and from in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Satan is like Mr. Smith on the what you call that movie? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Matrix. He can jump in and out of people, man. His people. The Edomites, the white folks. Satan and the devil are one. See? So he can jump in them, without resistance, man. Put it that way. Oh, well, no, he can't. No, well, didn't Yahushua put them damn demons in them damn pigs and they jumped out the cliff and drowned and went in the water and drowned themselves? Rough paraphrasing. Okay, the same thing. They can dwell in them chariots. See? Without a body. But to come and walk around on the earth, they need a body. They need something to occupy. Whether it be pigs or animal or whatever. People look at us like, man, y'all crazy. Y'all lost your mind. But the only way you can walk around this earth, you got to have a body, man. To do something, to harm somebody, you got to have a body. To do it in. See? Let's go to the book of Psalms, where Isaiah 31 and verse 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts defend Jerusalem. He's coming back in that father chariot to defend his people, man. Jerusalem is a people for his place to beam up the hopeful elect and the 1/3 believers, man. Also, he would deliver it and pass it over it. He will preserve it. He's the deliverer. He's going to deliver us, man. We're going to be delivered by Yahushua. And he's going to preserve us, man, in the kingdom to come. See? Let's go to the book of Acts. Getting the precepts. Acts 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken, who? Yahushua. Before the chariot came and beamed him up and took him off. And a cloud received him out of their sight. That cloud came over and there was a chariot inside of it, man, cloaked. And Yahushua was beamed up in the chariot, man. And the chariot took off. Received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, two men by them in white stood by them in white apparel. They were beamed down. Which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? What you looking up into heaven for? This is the same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven. See? So shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. Same way he beamed up and took off in heaven, the same way he gonna come from heaven and beam back down. See? In the last of the last days, man. See? Revelation. One in verse 7. See, now this is how he coming back. Behold, he cometh with clouds. See? And every eye shall see him. He gonna come with that father chariot cloaked in clouds. And then he gonna burst the chariot, gonna come out of the cloud. And every eye shall see him. They're going to see that big-ass damn father chariot, man. And they also which pierced him. And them Roman soldiers, which, prove reincarnation, the ones that pierced him, going to see him too. And all kindreds of earth shall wail because of him. All the nations going to wail, cry, lament. Because they know that's it, man. They know they ain't right. Millions and billions of people know they ain't right, man. Even so, oh man. See, he coming to judge, man. See? There's the book of Jude. One in verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, cometh with 10,000 of his saints. Why? To execute judgment, like I just said, upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. He coming to throw down, man. You Edomites, Yahweh say you should build, but I will throw down. Y'all have built, and the Most High going to tear it all down. He going to say the son Yahweh, accompanied by them ICBM missiles, man. And he going to judge y'all, man. Strict judgment, wrath on the wicked. Jude 1:16. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lust, and their mouth speaking great swelling words, having men person in admiration because of advantage, man. See? Most High sending Yahweh out here to throw down, man, to take you damn devils out of power once and for all, man. Yahweh, they flying around. And them chariots, man. Just like I did those videos of chariots, how they show them chariots, how they was zigzagging. They don't have to turn. That's in the book, man. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. They don't turn, they just go. This is the book of Ezekiel. 1 in verse, let's start at 12. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Y'all go read it. And they went everyone straight forward, whether the spirit was to go, they went. And they turned not when they went. You remember when they said that SR-71 took the whole state of, what was Louisiana or Idaho, somewhere, I can't remember, took a whole state to turn around? They don't. They can just make a 90-degree turn traveling at mega speeds, man, 13,000 miles per hour, and make a 90-degree turn without slowing up, man. If man did that, he'd be like, just a soup of goo up against the windshield. Plus, it wouldn't be no windshield. The whole damn, the vessel would disintegrate, man. The G-forces. See? They can't do it. They don't have the tech. These are the chariots of the Most High, man. They can change sizes. They can change forms, shapes. They go down. We don't even know how fast they can go. They just say they clocked them at 13,000. They're probably just, cruising speed for them. Or some sort of speed when they go into the Earth atmosphere. They probably can go light speed and beyond. Who knows? You can't shoot them down. I tried to find that video. When missiles they try to shoot, missiles hit it, they just stood there like it wasn't nothing, man. They can cloak. They can change their size. Everything, man. There ain't nothing you can do about it. But Esau ain't got that kind of type of tech, man. These are the angels of the Most High. The chariots that the Most High was in. Yahweh was in when they took Pharaoh's wheels off when he was stuck in the middle of the damn Red Sea. So he couldn't get out of there, and the water come crashing down on him, man. The same chariots that the Egyptians, the Israelites, was under going across the desert to the Red Sea, to Mount Sinai. Let's get that, man. Let's go to the book of Exodus. Well, let's start at 13. Chapter 13, verse 20. They coming across the desert, man. And they took their journey from Succoth and encamped in Etham in the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud. See? It was shaped like a pillar, like a big tube. These UFOs are all different type of configuration shapes. The Lord went before them in the day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way by night in a pillar of fire. See, to shade them from the sunlight during the day. And the UFO lit up, like gold amber to give them, they white or whatever color it was, to give them light so they can see where they're going at night and warmth. Because, it get cold in the desert and, and freezing and hot as hell in the summer. To go by day and night. See, the chariot was there. Shield them from the sunlight and to give them light and warmth at night, man. See? And he took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people, man. See? That was the Most High, Yahweh Shemaiah, up in them chariots. Yahweh, his son. See? Then after they got to the Red Sea, when Pharaoh thought he had him cornered, let's go on Exodus chapter 14 and verse 19. See? Up in the chariot. And the angel of the Most High went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And let me start from top. Exodus 14 and 17. And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them across the desert, trying to Pharaoh and them, the army, tried to get them back. Go out there and kill them. Pharaoh was mad. He probably going to kill a bunch of them, drag some of them back, punish them all the way back. No telling what this damn devil was up to. But we know what these white folks up to. More likely they're going to kill him. And I will get me honor upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, upon his chariots and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians saw, and his Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh, when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots and upon his horsemen. And the angel of the Lord, which went before the camp of Israel, see, up in that chariot, removed and went back behind them, and the pillar of cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. So the chariot went before them, shading them, because Pharaoh's army was advancing, and the chariot went to the back, and it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud of darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, and it was at nighttime, and it blocked them. They couldn't get by. Now all they seen was darkness, but on the other side, it was still shining light. So the Israelites can, escape, can flee, can continue on. So that one came not near the other all night. See, all night they were stuck. They probably were stuck like in a path, like a, little passageway, and they couldn't get by. And that big chariot was blocking them. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all night long, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went in the midst of the sea upon dry ground, and the waters were walled unto them on the right hand and on the left. And the Egyptians pursued and went after them in the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, and the chariots, and the horsemen. So the chariot, lift up, move right away, so Pharaoh can get his ass, caught up in that in the Red Sea. And that was the plan. And it came to pass that in the morning, watch the Lord, Yahweh Shemaiah, look unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians, and took off the chariot wheels that they drave them heavily. So the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah fighting for them against the Egyptians. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon the chariots, and upon the horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength. When the morning appeared, the Egyptians fled against it, and the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. See? Took their damn wheels off their chariots, and they couldn't move the chariots, couldn't move the horses, and they couldn't run it because it was a long way. They couldn't run out fast enough, so the sea covered them. Most High told Moses, stretch out your hand, and the water covered and killed them, man. They was all in the chariot. Yahweh shot them, they was in the chariot lead, the Egyptians all the way to Mount Sinai, man. Moses was with Aaron, and his sister was talking junk about Moses. Here comes the Most High in the chariot. In the book of Numbers, I'm not going to get it. And being down. See? Chariots, all in the Bible. Baby Yahushua. It was a chariot that led the 3 wise men to baby Yahushua, man. It was like a star. It moved. They thought it was a star. They called it a star because it looked like one, because it was lit up, like up in the sky like a star. The chariots of the Most High. 10,000s, even thousands of chariots, man. Just like in Mount Sinai, man. And that's what our people seeing. That's what everybody's seeing. And the devil done tricked everybody and told them it's little green men. Men from Mars, Anunnaki, insect people, lizard people, or whatever the hell they said. And it's black men up in them chariots, man, with afros. Looking like me. Looking like Wesley Snipes. Idris Elba. John Shaft. And of the other nations, man. The other tribes, what I'm trying to say. Look like, us, the Israelites. And I just want to say, that's what's flying around in the sky, man. The chariots is all in the scriptures, man. And it's many, many videos that go in more detail than I have than me, man. More knowledge that I put out. It's all these videos are all on the internet, man. See? So do you repent? Come back to Yahweh Shai and learn, man, that these are our people, man. These damn devils, they ain't got nothing on us, man. These ships and these tanks, these planes, there'll be more with us than will be with them, man. We got more that on our side, man. The men of the Lord on our side, let me say this, on the men of the Lord's side. These angels, man. Then these damn devils, these, carnal machines on their side, man. And we gonna win. Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna annihilate Revelation 12:7, Esau's and all the world's armies, man. 2nd Ezra 13 chapter. Tell you that too. With this, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakradash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach us this truth. Shalom.